And the magic that brings us together here is a lot more universal than I had previously thought it was. I learned! I learned that dreams really can come true.
I learned that there's not nearly as many limitations on doing, unusual, unique things like this.
What I didn't learn. Yeah, what did I learn? I think I learned that art is incredibly important to keep alive. I learned from the Chinese cast what true gratitude is. I just kind of think, we've sort of all become, over the course of this show, even the Chinese cast, sort of become like a tribe.
What's been your favorite thing to see in China?
The Great Wall. It was amazing. It was just as magnificent as I could have possibly dreamed that it would be, and we all took the hard side because there's an easy side of the Great Wall in China. I learned that too.
I learned that you don't need dialogue. A lot of what they do is very physical.
It was really fun. It was nice to prove to myself that I could do it.
Yeah.
And that was a really
Girls' night.
No, wait, Will, get your arm out from around me. Lean in.
All right, mechanicals.
performance. I got my day in the sun.
Where we are in a really nice immersive space in the National Academy of Chinese Theatre Arts.
In
Beijing.
In Beijing.
Which is mind-blowing that last week I was, in class, College Park, and now here I am. In Beijing. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's just so awesome that everyone can be together doing this. It's just so awesome.
I've just found cultural similarities just so striking. There's not this weird, not anger is not hard, but it's just the similarities between the cultures. A lot of different instances throughout the rehearsal process where we have so much in common. I thought
I'm going to say something real corny, but it's the most compelling thing I have ever experienced in my life being in this. The beauty of a bunch of people who cannot communicate putting together a piece of theater is just overwhelming. It's the most amazing thing. I think what we've learned is just that
it succeeds better than other productions where everyone does speak the language. It's
right.
impressive in itself.
Yeah.
It's just an enriching experience, absolutely. I think this has just made our lives better.
Because I'm not really an athlete, I'm not a dancer, so to be able to do something like that has really taught me a lot about myself.
So it's fun. It's really fun, and it when we thought about writing the show again last night with jet lag and everything, we were all sort of like, I don't know how. And then as soon as we started to get to do it, it was just joyful to be able to do it again.
So could you guys see the audience from the stage?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what'd you see?
Cameras.
Yeah.
Cameras, and somebody had an iPad.
Was holding up the iPad.
Holding up the
recording
iPad to
your scene?
record it, yeah. And a lot of I don't know, especially the Bisbee stuff. I was touched, by the pleasure on their faces. I was just so grateful because going on that stage for the first time in Beijing is petrifying. And
Yeah, there's a definite fear of, doing this the first time. Is it going to go too far?
Are we
Is it going to
offensive?
be
Yeah.
offensive to someone?
And so I just felt I felt infinitely grateful for their generosity, for their warmth. It was really beautiful. I was touched.
I learned that you can learn anything you want to learn, and that it doesn't matter how different you are, how different the language barrier is, you can always make friends, and you can always learn more. Even if you think you've learned it perfectly, you can always do more, and you can achieve whatever you want to do.
I that there is such unity with a group of actors that we don't speak the same language.